Oh, I forgot I'm on camera. Hold on, let me take this call. Probably Hemo calling back.
I think we heard his feelings,
I
man.
probably heard some feelings.
We don't mean to, Hemo.
Yeah, hello.
Gail, Dusty, extend the courtesy of returning my call collect. I'm in San Antonio. This is John Reed, 342
Oh, man.
4911.
John Reed, who's got to be over 100 years old.
He might want to bid on your...
That Torchy's Taco was great, man.
Isn't
That
it?
Washington,
You just had one?
Washingtonian. I had two.
That queso is one of my favorite too.
Yeah, you got it over there. You're hogging it.
I mean, there's only
You're
one
hogging
place
it. That's
for
okay.
it.
I think this is the best look I've ever had. Right here.
You're protected. Was there a study that came out that said if you wear glasses,
Yes.
that you're
Yes.
even further protected?
Yep, that's what
It's
the
kind
doctors
of like a
are
little
saying.
face shield.
That's my best look right here. I've had in a
So-
long time. I'm very happy. I can take a
pretty
photo of me and I'm fine. I've got the old people glasses over my glasses. Well, guess what time it is? It's the 2nd of October. I know you guys didn't kick into it yesterday, but it's one of my favorite months.
Out of respect to you.
And I only picked this month because it had the Ober in it. You know?
Right.
Because Opie and Anthony used to do this thing called Jocktober, where they would make fun of radio shows across the country by downloading their podcasts. Thank God we never were part of that. So this is what we call...
KLBJ FM and the Dudley and Bob with Matt Morning Show present Small Town Tober. Now, over to Dale.
Small Town Tober. Here's what it is. And if you want to send these to me on Facebook, that's great. If you're my Facebook friend. Or to Chewy. That's Chewy at KLBJFM.com or Bob or Matt.
These came from the show preppers. The one.
Yeah, they sent them to me. And so what we're looking for here is not just a silly story, but what we really love is the small market television. Because we already give TV people enough crap about how they have to be kind of cheesy. The jokes are all very lighthearted, and you have to laugh at them no matter what. So it can be both, or it can be one. Or it could be just something that we would never see on Austin TV.
All right.
For example, I don't know where this is. I got to stop looking up there. This is KIDK3. So
I'm going to go with Idaho.
This is
yeah.
Kiddick?
K-Dick.
Kiddick? No, it's KIDIK. Potato farming
Oh.
is must be going strong this time of year. Here you go.
Here, potato harvest is in full swing, and farmers are hoping this year's season will do better than last year. Eyewitness News 3's Ariel Schroeder talks to a potato company to find out how the 2020 harvest is going.
There it is. That's
Wow.
now we know.
Potato harvest
Looks
is
dusty.
well underway. A manager at Wilcox Fresh Potato Company says this year we are seeing a good start to the harvest season.
So far, it's been a really nice fall. The weather's cooperated really well with us for harvest.
These are poison. These are poisoners. These are drug dealers.
Are they?
Yeah.
Why?
Carbs.
Starch? Carbs?
Been able to get started. We're probably approaching halfway.
This guy does not want to be on TV.
No, what are you
he just
supposed
wants
to say? Hey,
harvest
how's
the
the
potatoes.
potato harvest going? Well, it's good.
It's good.
We
It's,
just got it started.
Could be better.
One of our tractors gave us a little problem. We hadn't changed the oil, and it threw a rod. Let's see.
Cooperated really well with us for harvest. We've been able to get started. We're probably
Doing what, sir? Pulling up potatoes?
approaching halfway and hoping to finish strong this year.
This big, great wall of potatoes behind me is just a small portion of what is being distributed to the nation and the world.
You mashed all that up. I can eat that.
Farmers are crossing their
You'd eat
You need a lot of
The
butter,
weather
man.
will
Mash all that
continue
up,
to
I got that.
You sound like
cooperate
Ariel
and avoid a
Schroeder?
repeat
Yeah.
Of last year. 2019's potato harvest was
Well,
By the way, this story is only a third of the way done.
what's our next shot? How about more potatoes?
hit with frost and stopped spud companies in their tracks and caused extensive crop damage.
Oh.
Kind of made for a tough year for packing and shipping those potatoes, but
What
we
a
managed.
freeze? What did he say?
I wasn't listening. It was a frost, technically.
A frost?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought frost
Get
were on
through.
pumpkins.
So this year we're kind of got our fingers crossed that Mother Nature will hold out for us
I think we're all
and
fingers
provide the weather
crossed.
we need to get the rest of the crop in this year.
When COVID-19 hit earlier this
Oh, please tell me that the potatoes didn't get COVID.
year, Spud companies noticed potato demand varied from high to low.
Our demand has changed a lot.
Whoa.
I bought some potatoes today.
You mean
Hold on.
sometimes people wanted them and sometimes they didn't?
Yeah.
That's almost covers the whole, I don't know, gambit.
In the last 6 months, as a result of COVID-19,
We are, camera on me, please. We are truly a-holes in this town. I mean, we are just, we're mean.
Yeah. Well, that's small town Tober, though. I mean, this is a
we've had-
classic
we've had
story.
periods
It's
of
not a
really
corn
Also,
maze.
double points if you find something from Middle Odessa, Tyler, or Brownsville,
demand, followed up by
We're mean.
or Lubbock.
25-year listener calls here. I say he's got a speech impediment and he's an idiot. And you say, yeah, but not enough.
No, it's Bob will tell you. It would just be
I was
minutes
making a joke, and yeah,
It
you're
was-
defending it. You're defending it, and I'm just making a joke about it's just a joke.
It seems like you're his best friend. He can still call. I'll just still hang up when I don't feel like doing it.
Have a take.
periods of really poor demand. Luckily, the USDA box program that's been implemented.
There is still 30 seconds left on this. Let's go to something else.
All right.
All right.
Nope.
We don't know how it ends.
I gotta know how it ends.
Yeah, me
Does
too.
he get
Gotta
them
know
back?
what happens.
I think June of this year has kind of come
I
in and
think the
filled
potatoes know they're going to their death, like the pigs did.
I don't know.
the gap.
Early this summer, the USDA came out with a food box program which included potatoes. The program not only helped ag producers, but it fed hungry families in need during the pandemic.
Whoa,
That
whoa, whoa,
program's
whoa.
really
They're using potatoes as food now?
helped and kind of shored up the lack of food service demand that we've had the last few months.
Reporting in Rexburg, I'm Ariel Schroeder.
Poor girl.
That
I don't know.
was good.
She might win
No
them.
small town
Now,
sober.
do you think that when Ariel Schroeder files that report, there's a little part of her that thinks, I wish I had spent the 4 years at journalism school doing a little less partying and a little more studying?
No, she's
Gotta
fine.
start
She just started
somewhere.
in a small, you
Yeah.
got a market hop.
Yep.
And she's stuck in the first market.
Really?
Yeah.
This one out of Blanchard, Louisiana.
I just feel like if you're at the top of your journalism class,
Well,
maybe you don't start
maybe.
in wherever that is, Idaho.
KTBS, I'm guessing maybe Shreveport. Do you know, Matt, do you know that skyline?
That, no.
Okay.
Is that a skyline? That
I
looks
don't
like
know what's
Austin
with you,
40 years ago.
But it's still a skyline.
Wow, he's a little negative today, isn't he?
I'm remembering the Tyler argument where you said Tyler didn't have skyscrapers.
Oh, apparently it's Shreveport, apparently.
Yeah. Well,
Shreveport and Bossier City. I've been to Bossier City. I've actually performed stand-up in Shreveport as well. Neither of them are two of my favorite places.
they didn't laugh at your stuff.
No, Shreveport was fine. It was actually at like a casino-y thing. There's a casino, like a bad casino there. Bossier City I used to go to because, what were they called? Man nets? We had to go. There was a place that repaired something for the oil field. We had to go up there and replace them a lot.
I wish I didn't say oil field. I wanted to know what a man net was.
Well, when you have to get on or off a rig, there's a little net you have to stand on. So you're on a boat.
What's with negative Bob today?
I like it.
Crew net. I think it's called a crew net.
Is it?
I'm going to look it up.
Well, first let's watch
While
Pallet.
I'm ignoring Bob.
No. Let's watch Pallet Man is back at his old
Pallet
antics.
man.
Begin with a follow-up.
Wow, too loud.
Very in-depth story on an eyesore property in the town of Blanchard.
I'm trying to get it full
Terrible.
screen.
Just horrible. I mean, I can't even describe it. I have to see this every day.
She's talking about her neighbor across the street back to his old tricks, and now it's the worst ever. Jerry's been covering this story for almost 4 years. Jerry, it's hard to believe it's worse.
Yeah, it's hard to believe I'm still in this goddamn market.
I was going to say the
Covering
same
this
thing.
story for 4 years.
4 years?
Get me out of Shreveport.
But it is, Linnea. The man who lives at the home of his elderly father has moved his junkyard activity right out in front. That mess used to be...
Okay, how old is his dad? Because he looks 100 years old. Pallet Man.
back. So take a look here. I found Marty Julian has not only stacked hundreds of wooden pallets in front of the home, he's also hoarding old window air conditioning units. He was strapping them onto a trailer that was hooked to a lawn tractor and moving them around the yard. Why? Who knows? Julian declined to talk to me, saying he hasn't liked my previous coverage. The town spent $9,000.
You haven't liked it. I'm still in Shreveport, man.
Everybody's a critic.
dollars cleaning up the property last year, but Julian just hoarded more pallets stacked above the roof line. As you see there.
For real,
That's
we
in
need
addition to
no jokes. We need breaking news. I'm not joking that the president is being transported to Walter Reed Hospital. There's no word on the
That
condition.
could be just for tests, though.
What I read there
Hopefully
is
it
just
could be
mild symptoms, and it's precautionary.
Hopefully they're going to put him
on the transfer.
The story you just clicked on.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we still have to let people know.
Hopefully just
collecting old appliances, also sitting out in front. The town also got Julian.
I hope the president's fine, and I certainly hope they don't take Hemo voice call.
Put in jail for a few days in July for ignoring orders to keep the property up to code. That hasn't worked, and a neighbor across the street has lost hope.
I have asked him, why are you doing this? And he says, this is his response, because I can.
Why does he think he can?
Because nothing's...
That's a weird hoard. That's a weird hoard.
Pallets?
Yeah, pallets
can make a lot
and
out of
air
pallets.
conditioning units.
You can make a coffee table out of that.
But is he making money off of it? Is the question.
Who knows?
It's a strange hoard.
I hope so.
I mean,
Done yet.
come
Been to
on.
jail for a few days.
That didn't affect him. Look.
They're a godsend to me, and I'm sad that it got to be such a big deal, but it's not.
Do me a favor. If I ever get to the point where I say that a pallet is a godsend for me, back of the head.
No. I think he means the Hemo calls or godsend.
Leave Hemo alone.
Oh, really? Hey, are you going to complain about Walter Reed Medical Center yet? That's not really where I'd go. Chairs there, kind of ugly. Let's find out why.
That neighbor says that Julian helps with maintenance on his home, but he's the only person around there who has anything nice to say about Marty Julian. Other neighbors are reluctant to talk on camera, though. I did talk to Mayor Jim Galambus and the town's attorney, William Bradford. They say all
Get us out of Shreveport.
They can do within the bounds of the law is take Julian back to court and possibly have him jailed again.
I don't understand something.
10 days.
This guy he doesn't live in a subdivision with a homeowners association, right? He lives in GD America. We're supposed to be free.
Not
Why
Shreveport.
can't he stack up a bunch of pallets in his yard if he wants to?
In Monahans, Texas, in the 1960s, down the street from my grandmother, there was a guy who was obviously a plumber or something, and he hoarded old toilets and pipes. His entire yard was covered in it. Nobody complained about anything. We left him the hell alone. You know, nobody's going to worry about your property values with a 2-bedroom shack like my grandmother had. But then again, I say that, but if you lived next to me, I would be raising Oh my God.
What?
I forgot the biggest breaking news of all since I've been out for my eyeball surgery. I'm going to need a divorce lawyer. Amanda Dudley texted me yesterday and said this: I'm nominating myself to be elected to the blank blank HOA board for my neighborhood.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
Wow, she got a lot of time on her hands.
I don't know.
Why?
Why would
Somebody
you want...
sounds like a busybody.
Right.
Dale.
Right. It's going to be nothing but gossip. She's going to
I love
come
Amanda,
out,
but what is she
You wouldn't
doing?
believe what those K-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo people are doing over there.
Yeah.
Why?
I know why. I know exactly why. I know 100% why.
Why?
She wants to have the charter changed so that you can have multiple yard signs. She wants to fill your entire yard with yard signs.
Those of you who know where I live, don't vote for her. Do not vote for her. I'm campaigning against my
Your
wife.
own wife?
Absolutely.
Do we have a real George and what was that?
George Costanza?
No, George Conway and Kellyanne Conway situation going on here.
I mean, it'll be nothing but hell at my. I mean, it'll be just her telling me the lowdown on what somebody is doing, as though I should be concerned with other people's. I hate homeowners associations.
Right.
Whoa.
It gets it always ends. It always goes
no.
nasty
Unless
too.
I need them. But I hate they do things like send you a notice if you're. My 2 rental properties, if the tenants leave the trash can out for a day, I got to go through 3 people to email them.
Right.
And so I'm not a fan of that. But then there was a woman who had she thought growing tomatoes in her front yard was a great, trust me, it didn't look good.
I know.
Right?
Well,
Plus, you make people, if she's on the HOA and people know it, if
You're
they
a target.
vote on something,
You're a target,
they're
too.
going to hate us. They already hate us.
I refuse to live.
I refuse to live, too.
I may change my mind later on in life. But so far, I have purposely sought out homes that do not have homeowners associations. I just can't get with the program. I don't get it.
Stop it, Matt.
I know, Amanda, and I apologize. I think you're a wonderful person and an incredible mother, a very patient wife, and an incredible employee. But
and you're going around with your nipples hanging out for your 14-year-old son to see. So, yeah, great stuff.
Think of how many dudes are going to be wanting to be on the homeowners association board now once they hear that the old Captain Nipples is over there.
I wish we could sidebar.
We can sidebar.
No, because we're on cameras.
Oh, we can't sidebar. You have a notepad. Or you write something else negative?
No.
Just write it down, and there's a way. If you hold it up right there between the cameras, and the cameras can't even catch it.
You guys talk, all right.
Dylan, don't go to that rear camera. It's just for Dale only?
Yeah.
Whoa, wow, he really
I thought we would
today.
drop into this video that one of the show preppers put up. Why do I keep looking up there? I can't see up there. I have no eyes.
Are we doing family talk time, or should I save that?
Family talk time.
Well, you just brought up a thing about your wife, and I was wondering if I should bring up something that happened at my house.
Well, I like to do visual stuff for that, but if you want to hold that. I thought we'd drop in on what a drinking party was like from 1989.
A drinking party?
So we could show Chewy that we, too, were just as normal as he was.
Hey, I was around then.
I know, but this was the age. These guys are the age most of us were. Okay, I was a little older.
I was 2 years old.
In 1989. They're just sitting around.
You don't think that...
And that's probably drinking.
Chewy has seen drinking parties in the 80s. He grew up around them.
That's the one that got me during the 80s was the rolled-up sleeves. In the early 90s, too. I don't know. I was like, yeah, they just didn't make sleeves well.
Yeah, I should have. I can't play this because I don't want Dylan to have to edit. What are they doing there? What's
they're
that?
Playing quarters. And they're drinking and smoking.
Yeah, before y'all all ripped it off with beer pong.
Yeah, it's the original beer pong is what that is.
Smoking in the house. That's the old stubby bottle Budweiser.
Look at those decorations in there.
Yeah, where's the Spuds McKenzie poster?
And look at the girl with the wings were in the 70s, and then they did that. What was that called right here where they had the bangs spread out?
She has a full on Kelly Kapowski going right now.
Yeah,
that is exactly
tall
what
voice
like.
going on there. Chewy pouting in the corner.
I was never in an apartment in the 80s that didn't have that glass top table with those
chairs,
with those bent metal chairs.
Ooh, a new girl just showed up.
Hell yeah, they did.
No, same girl.
These guys had juice.
Same girl. What's going on here?
Oh, this guy's. Hey, y'all keep it down out there.
Oh, the mirrors.
Oh. That's the Bob Fonseca getting mad about the decorations.
Oh, they're cleaning up now. I thought this would be more interesting.
Well, they're cleaning up so that they can do it on that table.
Now, what are they playing now? Does any of this look foreign to you, Chewy? Do you have any questions?
No. Even those, I mean, I've seen this. I was.
Oh, I know what I brought this on. I know I brought this in. I wanted you to hear the music that was playing next time you make a little snide facial thing because we don't know or I don't know every rap song. This is what we had right here.
You weren't listening to this though. I've never heard you bring this in.
In 1989, I was 26 years. Let's see, 89 in August. I would have been.
Is this that song?
I would have been 28. So I was 27 most of 89.
This song is that "Get Into the Groove."
It's called Madonna. It's a girl called Madonna.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's that we did the same things you did. We were just as cool as you were. We just didn't.
Wow. Sorry that happened to you, bro.
I think it's genetic. I think
you remember.
I think it's
remember when
genetic.
Daniel started doing this?
I think it's genetic that when you have you started noticing that you're uncool yet? Like, has it hit you yet?
No. I'm even cooler.
Are you
than
34
the people
yet?
underneath my age group.
Are you 34 yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Once you hit 34, get ready.
He means waist.
Oh.
Let's go in here later on and see what we got. Did you write your note, Bob?
Do you know why this looks like a drinking party during the 80s and every drinking party we ever went to?
Why?
5 dudes, 2 girls.
I never wore a sleeveless shirt. I would never humiliate myself. And I was before I was fat. What is she eating?
Sunflower seeds.
Huh? Oh, we better watch out. They're probably going to curse here. Okay, well, I just thought we'd take a look at that.
I had to write that fast.
What time is it?
Don't say anything.
Don't you say anything.
Yeah, no, I agree with this. Totally. Well, you could have said that on the air without saying a name.
But how does she not know that?
I don't know, but you could have said you can say this. Why don't you say this on the air without using anyone's name?
No, because I don't know.
What?
No, we know somebody that's the head of an HOA.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting so much crap, he's probably got to move.
Why did I see that? That'll bother me now.
Why'd you see what?
Nothing. They're
going to give him antibody therapy? Is that what I'm reading?
I wonder if he's really sick. I wonder if he's much sicker than they're saying he is.
I'm reading.
I don't think he's sick. I think what happens is if you're 74 and you're also the president of the country, I think you have the best medical teams at your disposal, and they probably say, look, we don't want you getting sick. We're going to take you straight away.
Yeah.
We're going to, well, I mean, you're going to be infected without having, 6 symptoms. And he went and did something last night. I don't think he's on his deathbed, but hopefully they're getting him in there and saying, let's pump you full of fluids as quickly as possible. Some antivirals.
I'm reading
and keep an eye on you as quickly as possible, because you don't want to get in a position when you're that age, especially where you start getting dehydrated or something, because that's when you start getting all the inflammation.
And I also think you'll never know really what's going on, whether it's good or bad. So the way government works these days. But let's take a break. It is 4:46. Sorry,
My bad.
No, it's not. It's not your bad.
I think
it's my bad for editing.
You guys can't bring yourselves just to blame Hemo, and it's his fault, clearly.
No, God wanted us to see that somebody else is getting branded face masks so we would feel like second-class citizens.
Oh.
That's what
Well,
it was.
we didn't ask for them, did we?
I don't know what's going on, dude. I just want to come in and be funny, and that's it. And try to get as many people watching and listening as I can. And
well, you got two competing...
And hang up on people and not catch hell for it. And be a showrunner.
You weren't catching hell. I was having fun. I was just having fun.
Yeah, stop having fun.
Okay, I'll stop doing it.
Stop having fun.
And people are listening. You got 2 different insect people fighting